It just gives cheap vibes. Now this is not the gospel, because I have been there also. I've been guilty of a few of these things. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are absolutely welcome. My name is Abisodo, and today I'm going to be sharing 10 reasons why a home looks cheap. I'm not a certified interior decor, but I know quite a bit about interior decoration because it's something I love. So I have some ideas, I have some opinions. These are my opinions, and these are things that I have also been guilty of. So I'm not here to shade anyone or to make you feel bad about your home. I'm just here to make you improve your home so that you'll be comfortable in it. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please support my channel. Like this video, comment, share. And number one on the list for reasons your home looks cheap is your couch, your chair, or your sofa, anything you want to call it. The fabric you use on that is a very big determinant on if your house is going to look cheap or going to look classy. Now, even if you have everything on point, the chair is one of the things that people see when they come. It is so important and so bogus that there's no way you can hide it. It is going to be very obvious. And if you use those very patterned fabrics on your chair, your home is just going to look cheap. Even if you have every other thing on point, I would advise that you go for plain fabrics. You go for fabrics that do not have so much going on. There are some that our parents used to use then. I don't know if some people still use it now. If you do, please stop. If you want to incorporate patterns in your home or patterns in your chair, you can get a separate chair. These small chairs, I can't remember what they call it right now, that you can then use a pattern for, or the extra chair that is different from the main sofa or the main chair. Then you can use that and incorporate your patterns into it. But you don't want all of your couch or all of your sofa fabric to be patterned. It is going to make your house look cheap. Number two on my list, talking of chairs and sofas, is your pillow needs an upgrade, sis or brother or ma or sir. Your pillow needs an upgrade. If you still use old pillows, boring pillows, your house is going to look cheap. Now you can then incorporate your colors, you can incorporate your patterns in your throw pillows, and that's going to give it a very nice contrast, and it's going to look very, very nice. You don't want to be using boring pillows, or you don't want to just grab any kind of pillow and put on your couch. Different shapes, different sizes, different colors. This is going to make your house pop, as long as you're not going overboard with the color and then using rainbow color. And there's something that people do, I don't know if that is still in vogue, but for me, I think it's a no-no. It's those throw pillows that look like Aladdin's mats. Guys, like I said, this is my opinion, but when you have throw pillows that have a lot of those tassels everywhere and then it begins to look like Aladdin's mats, sis, you don't want that in your home. It's just going to look cheap. Number three on my list on why your home looks cheap or looks like a mess is the color of your walls and then the kind of wall paints that you use. You don't want to have too much colors on your walls. You can't paint your house all orange or blue. That's not going to look cute. Also, the kind of paint that you use is very important. There's this chalk paint that was raining when I was in school and it was really in vogue. That paint makes your house look cheap. There are better paints that you can use, oil-based paints or matte paints. Just don't go for the ones that have that chalky finish. They are cheap, but they are going to make your house look really cheap. Your wall is everywhere. So even if you don't want to invest in so much or you don't want to spend so much on every other thing in your home, I think that you should try to invest some money in getting good wall paints for your home. There are lots of color options you can use for your home. When you're in doubt, pick white. You can then incorporate other colors in other things in the house. Number four on my list is your walls are too blank. You don't have anything going on your wall frames, you don't have floating shelves, you don't have mirrors, you just have your wall there. It's going to look like I don't know what to do with this wall, and I don't give a hoot. Paint artworks are amazing in your space. It's just going to take your space from 0 to 100 in one split second. Try to get artworks, try to get wall frames, your pictures. Floating shelves are great, and then you have your accessories on them. You have your fox books, you have your candles and all of that. You can get some on AliExpress. You can even DIY your own canvas. Yes, you can get a canvas, paint by yourself, DIY your thing, just scribble some paint and some colors on it, and then you have it without spending so much. So you don't have to spend a lot for you to have a beautiful home. Number 5 on my list is you have too much going on. You have too much accessories, you have too much pictures on your walls. Yes, I know I just came from saying that you don't have anything on your wall, but at the same time, your house is not a museum. But you don't want to have too many pictures in your home. You don't want to turn your wall to a picture gallery. No, that's not what we are going for. All the accessories that they give you as your wedding gift, and then you want to display everything. Even though we want our walls to be, filled with some things, we don't want the walls to now be overfilled, and then it starts to look like an art gallery. The next reason your home looks cheap is you don't have a color scheme. There's no color scheme, there's no color coordination. You have blue here, you have orange, you're adding red, you're adding purple, you get gold, you have bronze, you have, man, all those things are going to put you in a confused state. Trust me, you need to have a color scheme. Browns, grays, just have a color scheme. And it doesn't have to be one, like there are palettes of colors that go together, but you don't want to have gold here, silver here, purple here, brown here. No. And then you have orange walls, you have blue here, and then you're having green throw pillows. Your shelf is black. Everything just looks confused. It just looks clustered. Your home is going to look cheap. Try to work on a color scheme for your home. You don't want to have too much going on. Go with tones that work together. Just do your research. You can do your research to see what colors go together. The next reason your home or your house looks cheap or looks like a mess is cluster. There's no space in your home. You've put everything. You were living in a bigger space before, then maybe you moved to a smaller space, and then you brought in the couch that was big enough for your bigger space and your dining table into the smaller space, and everything just looks choked up. You don't want that in your home. Either you have a small space or you have a big space. Even if the space is small, you can still make use of it and not make it look clustered. You don't have to put that big couch that you were using before in your bigger house and bring that same thing into your home. You can either get a new couch or take some parts of the couch, either sell it or keep it somewhere else, but you don't want everything to be in the living room or being in the same space. The book is stashed on your dining table. All those things make your house look cheap and look like a mess. The next thing on my list that makes your house look cheap is vertical blinds. They are so old school. It just gives cheap vibes. Those vertical blinds, those things make your home look cheap. That's my opinion. You can have a different opinion, but I feel those things make your house look cheap. Please avoid vertical blinds. They are just ugly. They make your house look cheap, and they are so old school. Use drapes, use horizontal blinds, use those roll-ups. Just avoid vertical blinds. I feel like they make your house look cheap. The next thing on the list is poor lighting. It's just this vibe that comes when you have good lighting in your home, either natural light or artificial light. Give your home a very good lighting, and then it's just going to keep you alive. It's just going to make you happy. Give that vibe of class. But if you have everything in place and your home looks dark, you don't have good lighting, you don't have natural light, and then you don't have artificial light to cover up for not having enough natural light coming in, don't know that light gives life. Light is life. You don't have enough light coming into your space. You can then incorporate your own light by using artificial light, mini lights, LED lights. Those things brighten up the home and they brighten up your day. They brighten up your mood. So get good lighting. I think this is number 10 on the list for why your home looks cheap is the kind of TV stand that you use. There's this old TV stand that we used to use before. I'm going to leave a picture somewhere. That thing makes your home look cheap. get a good TV stand, TV console. If you cannot afford it, you can just, just a flat wood and then hang it on the wall. That is fine. But you see that step-by-step thing, it makes your house look cheap, in my opinion, because even from way back when it was in vogue, I did not like it. It didn't give pretty vibes, it didn't give class vibes, but that was what was in vogue then. If you live in Nigeria, you have an edge. You can always call your capital to do something quick for you and not go overboard with your spending. Just do something nice, maybe just a small layer and then hang it. And once you change that thing, I don't want to know how cute your house is. If you have that TV stand, then your house is cheap, period. I've mentioned 10 reasons your home looks cheap. I have more reasons in my head for why your home looks cheap. If you want to get a part 2 of this, please let me know in the comment section. But I'm going to say one last reason your home looks cheap is, and I'm guilty of this, I still am guilty of this even though I'm trying so hard to reduce it, is exposed wiring. It does not look put together. Wiring to your TV, your speaker, cable TV and all of that, all those things make your house look like a mess. And get cable cords, or sometimes you can even get a storage box and then put all those wiring inside and find somewhere to hide them. That works also, and it just makes your house look put together and look nice. So guys, I hope you have learned a thing or two on how to upgrade your home. If you want more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section. And if you have more tips on why homes or spaces look cheap, also leave it in the comment section. I'll be glad to read them. If you want another video like this, please let me know in the comment section also. I hope you have learned something in this video. Like I said earlier, it's not to shade anyone, it's not to make anyone feel bad. We all learn every day, and I hope that you get to incorporate these tips into your home and just make your house a home. Make your home feel comfortable, make it look beautiful, irrespective if it's a rental or if it's your own apartment. As long as you're in that space, I believe that you need to make it look as beautiful and as comfortable for you as you want. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share this video on your stories to your friends, to your families. Let everyone learn something from this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.